All right, good evening, Fambula. Una kushe, una de do, how the body. Me na Jibril Koroma, me na the presenter today for the Unifier Hour. Today we did so they can talk about the last we had video where Dr. Richard Conte been do last Wednesday. But for some reason, it seems as if like the panelists and they come very late. So we go play the exact segment of Dr. Richard Conte we had show where it titled "The Dark Days of Democracy." So me they talk to me na the host, also the presenter, and my name Jibril Koroma. And then also today na the Unifier Hour Live, where they can discuss things that we pertain in the country. Whilst we wait for the panelists then for come, I go play the video where they actually come talk about where na the discussion where Dr. Richard Conte been gets last Wednesday na the we had show. So Fambule, we know the watch we una welcome to the Unifier Hour. We'll also ask una for make una share this event, una like una comment. Because the leading flag bearer way now no other person but Dr. Richard Conte, they can't discuss and dissect the dark days of democracy. And in this video, they see exactly how Dr. Richard Conte they talk about the things them will go wrong and how they can educate David Moina Shenge, when the current chief minister of the SLPP, how they can position them in terms of waiting in job and how if they portray himself to in job, and also the sentence of Zainab Sharif. Dr. Richard Conte, they can talk about all of this. They can pile them in one place. But whilst we wait for we viewers them, we panelists there for come, follow we can discuss about this. I will play for now exactly waiting happened last Wednesday. Now the weird show. Now see waiting Dr. Richard Conte talk about because it's nothing way na a secret. They out there. So we just play them back again, and then we panelists then go come. Then we go discuss them. Hopefully, then go be here on time before the video done, so that we'll go discuss that. In any way, I just want to stay tight. And once again, I want to welcome on the Unifier Hour, the hour where they specifically for Dr. Richard Conte. With the ask now, there is nothing else we want to do for in at this particular show. We alone like and comment and share as we go along. So without me keeping eye too long, make I play the video where they talk about whilst we wait for we panelists them for come. So that alone are we exactly waiting Dr. Richard Conte talk about that. 1 second. Hold on. Come on, video. Play. Family, now hold on with me. Some reason the video no one play. Maybe they played just a moment ago. See what happened here. I have shared the video. Okay, now I know what happened. Stay tight. Una hold on with me. Figure out the technology issue here. Waiting they go on. I so wait this no one for play. Just for going at the original video itself. I think that they are need for play. Here we go.
One because, but me, I don't trust these guys.
Mm-hmm.
They can come tomorrow and say they will do it, and after that it take them forever for the one. They will get more. They get more competing priorities. So I don't trust them.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not excited by that.
Okay.
You don't take them over 20 months.
Mm-hmm.
Over 20 months for implement 10% of the recommendations. 20 months from July 2024 to now. 20 months, and they don't only implement 10%. So there's no guarantee that in the remaining time, with the other competing realities where they come, that they will act any differently.
Okay.
But
And last, you just referenced
negotiations.
All right. You just referenced the mayor and the chairperson that we go meet with the vice president. Let's just read this one quickly because I think things then they happen, development then they happen, as we they go along with the negotiation or as we now go out or ahead with our protest the boycott. So let's read this one quickly from the mayor in post where he put up for we. He said in response to his invitation, APC mayors and district council chairpersons met with Honorable Vice President Jules Jallo this morning. We discussed the current political impasse, highlighting issues relating specifically to the local council, noting the presence of the international moral guarantor in the country and anticipating that the APC concern will be addressed. See, Doc, the vice president for long time not been on the call. Why is it that now with the moral guarantor then the call? Is it that they want for sure say there as government to engage?
All of the above. But I want to make you not say the minister, the vice president, they also had the interministerial council for local government.
Okay.
All the ministries that we get for do with local governance, Sierra Leone, they had that committee. I hope that you are aware, say the APC councillors, the APC mayors and council chairmen, they don't do a letter to the World Bank where they raise very serious concerns about waiting they happen and the implication where that get for the funds of the World Bank. And so it's not unlikely that as a result of this letter where the APC don't write, the World Bank and other development partners go begin put a freeze on their funds where they within the local government sector. And even the office of the vice president also gets a World Bank project where now they be affected as a result of this letter where we chairpersons and mayors then write to the World Bank. And I understand say even the EU and other donors don't begin to hold the line. And so that is very concerning for the vice presidents. Also, there is the issue about some essential services where the councils then they offer, we require finances we need to be authorized by the mayors and the chairpersons. And even whilst the strike they continue, we get for now find a fine balance between the need for continue for make with people they not suffer and the issue we'll get with the government per se. So we get an advanced stage of discussions now in terms of how do we deal with this to ensure that the staff of these councils continue to get paid, but ensure that some essential services will continue to be provided to the communities.
Like me, I don't comment now. I mean the local government, they say them and the government be don't not just say they not care if they return or not, then go for one the council. How will they get some kind of important aspects there? So
they cannot. It's illegal. They cannot do it. Now wishful thinking. Now a reckless bravado. No more. They cannot do it. The donors will not allow it, but the money there.
So like the SLPP chairman will jump inside council and work we not understand. Now so we see back David saying they don't jump inside parliament work. They talk say they not go adhere to anything. We go get for we person not deserve for like get on a parliament or so. So is it that them people there so really just jump into conclusion they not really follow waiting at the due process?
No, that make I tell you say when ignorance they mix with reckless arrogance, no problem. Now the outcome na reckless bravado. Understand it? Now that's the happen.
Oh God! Okay.
Now that's the happen.
This now we had on YouTube and on Facebook. And of course, we get Dr. Richard Conte with inside the program. Just even time they help you for talk about different things then. And Sunday by God in Power, with the Bianca especially, for we can talk about the
what time on Sunday?
The same time, 9 o'clock.
Okay.
9 o'clock.
Yeah, just for planning purposes.
9 o'clock, same time, sir. The same time the college open. All right.
But so, I want to suspend my students.
Okay, what do you do, sir?
They laugh too much.
Ask for swamp and them.
A point finger na create habits and a point finger.
No, sometimes they talk the point finger. Wait, who swamp and them?
Now you Bible.
Bible they make like na create is a bizone.
What I do?
They laugh too much.
They laugh too much. They pay attention in class. They laugh too much. All right, Bible, please take the calls then, please. Yeah. We go down the line and they take the first call. They're live now.
Hello. Yeah. How you do, pa? How do you do?
Come on the show. We thank God.
How na thank you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hello.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI.
PC and for Salon, ready for sit on that throne. He's the unifier. Either we go raise, we higher. Working for the people, tireless. Transform the land, make me feel less. Hold up, talk about the unifier. He go heal the nation fire. Realist and pragmatic. For Sierra Leone, be active. Always make it a priority. To join him, live on we every Wednesday 9 p.m. Salon time. As he tell we plans for APC and Sierra Leone as you mean. We tire for bad image, time for a brand new page. Now you only be go engage. Together we go build this stage. He stand for truth and love with guidance from above. Defending people strong. Together we belong. Dr. Richard Conte, the unifier. God ordained you day we hire for APC. For Salon, now you we trust for bring we home. Sierra Leone unite, the unifier. Sierra Leone rise up. This one for the people them. Dr. Richard Conte, unifier. We go move together as one. Oh. It's a leadership, not sacrifice. Ordained by God, not by pride. You feel the people them pain inside. They walk with heart, not hide. From Freetown to Kono side. From maternity to we go unite. Be ready for defend we right and bring we future bright. He's the unifier. Either we go raise, we higher. Working for the people, tireless. Transform the land, make we feel us. Oh, Dr. Conte, the unifier. He go heal the nation fire. Realist and pragmatic. For Sierra Leone, they active. Always make it a priority. To join him, live on we every Wednesday 9 p.m. Salon time. As he tell we plans for APC and Sierra Leone as unity. He say no more division again. We go build the peace and reign. He go work for, not for gain. Together we go break the chain. He understand the people cry. He no go ever turn we dry. For APC and for Salon, he ready for sit on that throne. He's the unifier. Either we go raise we higher. Working for the people, tireless. Transform the land, make we feel less. Go talk about the unifier. He go heal the nation fire. Realist and pragmatic for Sierra Leone, they active. Always make it a priority to join him live on we. Every Wednesday 9 p.m. Salon time. As he tell we plans for APC and Sierra Leone assuming. We tire for bad image, time for a brand new page. Now you only be go engage. Together we go build this stage. He stand for truth and love with guidance from above. Defending people strong. Together we belong. Dr. Richard calls the unifier. God ordained you take we higher for APC. For Salon, now you we trust for bring we home. Sierra Leone unite.
For the first time in modern history, college student graduates are more unemployed than high school students. Today, those jobs are just disappearing because there's so much confusion out there.
All right, the Unifier Sierra Leone Unite. Good evening and welcome to the Unifier Hour, right? We are on YouTube and on Facebook. Okay, so a lot of things in there happen. The Unifier, they all side. East, west, north, and south. They try for put people in together for say how best the young party could go before. Or they see like they see how they watch like they watch. But anyway, you they be the best judge for tell me whether you can see all side. I even see when the people in come. So see neck. They make sure they observe the process. You know what for make that mistake. Not make that stay mistake. Let tomorrow go say Fabino. So now that they understudy. So it's no one for make that same mistake the way they don't make before. So any sideway in the past, they make sure say observant to the best of your ability. And again, team we watch. What I hope say the team will get no more. If tomorrow think up and can then say no go log game for other people then go open for let the ideas then flow. Because this now one of the mistakes then where NIB now that one of the mistakes then where although some people say not to so it be say where you don't be leader, for just get small set of people that they work with, open the chain. Play fresh ideas then they come. Sometimes we not the part of the team self go come and say, hey, I hear this thing. What about if we do and so? Well, no. But wait till. What he talks so it look makes sense. So leadership, not to that kind of cabalism. No, therefore be open up to the people. Now the people get the power. People now get the power. And honestly, time be reach now. So we talk, we say certain things them now, yeah. And we know they say we correct to, but before the election, if the APC. I say APC, another point finger per person, been doing things and they by now know for those how they do. Because when you play at the pitch, when now when they watch football, the players then they see the ball, they know how for tackle. But you when they out, if they put you there, no sabi, that's not the reality. You know sabi. But what you they see, that player not the same. And interestingly, if you say that thing there and they implement them. Then get chance. Let's go on one scenario quickly. Boxing match when they happen. I know for tell you the people that will be the fit. But this guy don't fit. The battle don't tense for him. Small boy. I repeat, small boy. Now he just can't go na the ring. Now he say, hey, watch me. He say, you give and so, then you make and so. Bilai Wal Kaimla used that all day. When the boxer used that technique of that small boy, wait in his smile. when he used the technique of the small boy, that's at the end of the match. You know, that's become the talk of the town. You know, the talk on the media. You know, for like we see small boy from nowhere just can't implement the kind of style and they then call her no cools. Let me get a name anyway. Kushe and Kabo.
Right, family members, there will not Kushe and Kabo, of course. Like always, we always tell us we have to talk about the good, the bad, and the babala ugly with the happen at the ponty. But we tell us since when the Sakibokiat are yampi, tipi, chankoli could them come inside, you find
But
out
they don't improve past so.
Not to
They don't improve past so. They don't improve past Sakibokiat and Yampi.
Nasty, and I happen.
Because the thing that really happen right now, but I don't pass mark. You don't pass mark. So I think say you get for upgrade that one the back. Get a small beef. Because you see Johnny Mad Dog ready for doing any kind of thing right now. You know they watch me and say. Hey, by the way, will I ask you a question? Take note of this question they ask. So as I said, Johnny Mad Dog. If tomorrow, we know they pray for that though. If tomorrow the pass SF wedding it be the flag bearer. And then it be the big man na the room inside the country. And then we see one or two things then. We know they go right. And then we send one sweet name where we give the pa. You know, if you say it go begin vex. Yes, you know if you say go vex.
Well, not only by vex me, you know it is sweet for one day. You know it is sweet.
Tell me.
When this IAMP Sakiboki Act cocaine dealer, cocaine trafficker began, nothing gets an our means like this. Say they bring an our yard, they ask them questions, if they can't talk to people, we they keep their recording. You understand? When you know even sweet better, so you know the lecturer who saying go sweet, we get when they say anything where you talk now, we they use them against you and the court of law.
In the court of law.
Not even evidence is Papa God. You cannot to what, not to see, and not to read no more. The members have record this program.
Yes.
If we lecturer, I don't know after the word mistake. Wait, if you mispedal, hey God.
With the court teaching power. No, I like that day. Other they ride bicycle, you understand. If you mispedal with the court teaching.
If you lecturer mispedal, bro.
Anyway, family, you know, you see the lecturer there, just a smile. Lecturer, good evening, sir. The students, you know, they don't come troublesome.
Good evening. I'm glad for there again today. I want for sure when I say I'm not perfect. I might make mistakes, but I will be more than willing for make them correct me.
Okay.
And if I not take the correction, any name will not give me. But I not go one make when I see they do the wrong thing, when they condone the wrong thing, because at the end of the day, it's not about me. It's about Sierra Leone. And we all get a shared responsibility for make Sierra Leone a better place. On my honor.
All right. I just love that last one day. That
your best.
Yes. On my honor, and the same like taking oath.
Yes.
Yes. In other words, a promise. But it's inside the party.
The way lecturer start, that way it starts. If you're not scout, if we end up.
But you don't end, and I'm not all time pass me safe wash for end.
On my honor.
I promise to do my best. So do my duty. Honor my. Wait till you talk. No, na me. Na in fact, na me they take lead for you. Okay, one thing you must sabi. Now, at some point, I even be a PRO for the scouts. At some point. No. Anyway, Kushe and Kabosa, thank you for joining me today again.
Yes, always a pleasure, and I thank you. Although today is a very sad day for Sierra Leone.
Okay.
From yesterday to today, I'm not in my right senses. And this evening around 5, we meet with the family of Zainab Sharif when they come meet with the leadership of the party at the house of we acting chairman. It was sad. It was sad. And may God help you all. May God help you.
Amen. Amen. Paints the picture for me.
The good thing is that the party don't renew in commitment to the issue of Zainab Sharif. The party, say from the time where this case starts, every sitting, except for the one yesterday, the chairman of the party Bindede, the leadership of the party Bindede, APC lawyers the Bindede, even where not to be the intention of Zainab for make the party get too directly involved, because nobody make the whole thing political affair, but the party not be still commodity and still did it throughout. Up to yesterday, where they give the verdict, and now the party want to take full responsibility going forward. And even yesterday, in we meeting with the moral guarantors, the party will make the issue of Zainab center stage in we presentation to the moral guarantors. Today, when we meet as leaders of the party, the issue of Zainab was the first item on the agenda where we discuss for just underscore how seriously we take them. And for us, it's personal. We now know it's not it's not about what Zainab said or did not say. We now know it's political, because if not a political thing, then we believe, say by now, they be supposed for don't incarcerate other people. We don't say far worse things. We don't do far worse things than waiting, they say, Zainab say. Because me, still not the rule out the fact, say, waiting and show we na court, the day we are going to court, na AI. I not still rule them out. Because na a copy of the original, and they show we na court, not to the original. So I not they rule out the possibility, say some doctoring take place of the tape.
First of all, this touching, verdicts na court, I just want for the use them every other time for remind people them, because what we see from the voice where we hear within the past the verdict, like the judge be really, really angry. Like when in person they don't get palaver, like when in person they don't malice, when they pass judgment over them. Now so we hear it in voice. Please now listen them again in case we know and be able to get them up. Listen them quickly.
Welcome to the new generation of web creation, where you're
and I'm not going to grant all talents, but to give a portfolio. I therefore sentence you to 4 years in prison for count 1 and 2 months imprisonment for count 2, and a sentence to consecutive.
You see, the voice of the judge being in tone all change, the kind of vigor. In mere words, it sounds like Odabi don't get malice with somebody for a long time. And this very, very sad. That is why I'm very happy that you title this whole thing A Dark Day for Democracy. You listen the voice now of the judge.
Exactly. It's sad. As I say, I've been privileged for the court the day where they bring in the lead witness, whether the expert witness from the CID. And it come with a stick. The lawyer asked him, he said, who stick this? You are contender. Now he say, now the stick will get the recording. Now I say, which recording? He said, because in your presentation, you be don't tell we say, you take a recording, you download that inside on a computer. and una copy them on a stick, and una run a test for ensure say the recording is authentic. It says, so why you know can now for can't tender the original recording, you can't tender the duplicate recording. That'll be one issue where the lawyer Roland Wright been get for state. The second thing I say, when you copy this thing into a system, they're supposed to give you a receipt, a code.
Timestamp.
For sure say this thing is authentic, not the original. Una know better. He said that code they wear. Understand it? The CID expert will be kind of quote, you know, get her. You know, producer. So, which for me at that stage as a layman, don't show say there's nothing in that tape where you will say 100% incredible technically. That make if you observe each time where I they talk about the recording, I say the way they say that is an sheriff. I say this statement the way they say na insane because I've been in a court the day where they tender the document and the presentation of the expert not able for proof beyond all reasonable doubts for say that recording where he played a court at the original. Because that receipt, that barcode, or whatever it is, where supposed for show, for demonstrate, say this is authentic, they're not producer. And I believe, say, as professionals in the field, cyber security specialists, professionals, they're supposed for no say that evidence a key to their case, and therefore producer. If they get her, they're supposed to produce her. And if Nawusai, then they look at a matter based on the facts of the matter. That is an issue where they're supposed to push a bit further, you know, for try for challenge the veracity or otherwise. You know, today we've been there in a discussion, a leadership discussion. Now I say I wish me had been lawyer. I say in this day and age of AI, understand that nobody just can present to me a tape. We don't go through multiple recordings. According to Ona, they tell me say my client na voice standing. Or my client na say all of those things. In this day, try not to hear when address me in the mayor and close. If una be add voice to me, una no get anything we want out of her. So I've been get those, but let's see how it will all play out.
Okay, continue for the between the program. The program now we had on YouTube and on Facebook. Yeah.
Because no, they coming. Let's see how all of this could play out on appeal because we appeal anyway. The party on behalf of Zainab Sharif intend for appeal. We don't ask the family for go consult with Zainab and for make Zainab go give in consent because we don't see now say it's not a political fight. It's no longer a legal fight, and so the party want for take them up and fight them legally because we not feel say right. I would already raise those concerns even with the moral guarantors. And this they go a long way, you know, for sure say we country not get freedom of speech again. You know the political space they don't shrink up. When they're in your position, you don't get voice for even speak out your opinion. They're free for say anything. What they want for say anything. What they want for say, they're free for say what they want for say. But when you're there in your position, you cannot speak. And when you speak your mind, you are arrested and sentenced to 4 years in prison. You know, and sincerely, it's sad. It's sad. It's sad. And I think, say, for me, an overreach, for me, the uneven way in which they dispense justice in this country. They get one set of rules for one set of people, another set of rules for other set of people. I believe, say, a very dangerous precedent that they set. I think it's a very, very dangerous precedent. And I feel, say, it's bad for we country. It's bad for we democracy, weaponizing state institutions against the opposition, I think, is bad. Because when you weaponize state institutions against the people, the first way that they mortgage in the process that the truth. The truth, neither the mortgage, fairness, neither the mortgage, integrity, neither the mortgage, and rule of law that could be compromised in the process. And I think that is very, very serious. And now because of this, now because of issues like this, now I take this whole national security and central intelligence bill 2025 very, very personally. I take them very, very personally because me don't be a victim. Me personally don't be a victim in the hands of the wire. In 2019, Sangwe after the 110 rerun election, where the attempt for rig, where they go there, then go use violence in one of the centers, where one of the ministers, the then Minister of Transport or so, was seen there with the boxes, and all that crap. So we've been going to AYV, me and my small brother, Lai Lawrence Lema, and we've been getting some small exchange. And in the process of that exchange, the issue of violence come up for discussion. Lai Lawrence Lema say, APC na a violent party. Now I say, APC violent? I say, which party violent reach SLPP? I say, you don't forget which party staged the first school as alone. 1967 against APC. Would have refused for give power to Sheka Stephen. Would have staged the coup, you know, Sabi? You don't forget. When they talk about 1991 rebel war, you don't know Haika. You don't know who's Haika Komot. When you talk about violence, you don't know. So, I mean, it was a bit rowdy, it was a bit heated and blah, blah, blah. 2 days after that, I sit down at my office, I received a call from somebody. Dr. Conte, where are you? We are coming to arrest you. Now I say, coming to arrest me? For what? You stole $11 million when you were Minister of Trade. I say, me. I steal $11 million. I'll be there as Minister of Trade. I said, that's why I go sit down. If I be not thief $11 million. Now I say, by the way, where are you? Now I say, then at the ACC office. That's okay. You don't need to come and arrest me. I will come and meet you in your office. Now I pick phone, I call my wife, I tell her, I say, they go na ACC, but no say they go lock me up. I say, so dear, when I pack me box, when I go wait for me na CID, because I don't say that I go for sleep today. Now Ganda tell me stuff, they say, now go to go, so when I take care of me businesses for me. Now I tell me driver, I can't drive me go. And I go, I reach, as I sit down, then they say, you are under arrest. I say, yes, I know, but for waiting. Who's crime I commit? They say $11 million. I say, $11 million. Who's one? They say the Japanese commodity grant where they've been given to Sierra Leone. I say, not for Randy. I say, but we know how government they operate. When I feel say where they say they give a grant to a ministry, the money of the minister they go receive her. Then you go can now and decide how you want to use her. When I don't say the minister, when a ministry get the grant, you know, they even see the money. The money goes to the Ministry of Finance, that the accountant general, they open account, beside the money they go. The minister is not even a signatory to the account. And for make the access that money they pass, it get either an executive approval or it gets cabinet approval or Ministry of Finance do the necessary appropriation and get approval of allocation and get the necessary appropriation from Parliament. No, that. Then they say, well, if you say the money then Bank of Salone, they show with the account number. Now, so don't forget, this is 2019. I left the Ministry of Trade in 2013. I left government in 2014. This is 5 years after I left government, and about 7 years after I left the Ministry of Trade. So you expect me for remember an account number where me not to be a signatory to the account, me not to accountant, me not the work in the Ministry of Finance at the time, when I feel say me for remember, and besides, when I feel say minister, now I work for remember accounts, they say me for sure the account number. I say for no one submit the account number, when I go to the office, I know they work out the file. While we left the ministry, the file left there. When I go there, when I go see them. If we not get the information I want from the file, when I go to Foreign Affairs. The Foreign Affairs go sign this contract, not to even Minister of Trade. Payasane was then ambassador to Ghana. Now, in government authorized for sign the contract on behalf of government. So even though I've been present in Ghana, because by some coincidence, I traveled to go Ghana. And Payasane said, hey, Richard, where you there? The Minister of Trade can't go left me, and they go sign. So even though I was there, and the grant was coming from my ministry, because not to me the government authorized for sign the agreement, I was just there as a witness. For sure, say the money was not given to Richard Conte. The money was given to the government of Sierra Leone. Fast forward, brother, they locked me up for 5 days for nothing. From Thursday morning, the whole of Thursday, the whole of Friday, the whole of Saturday, the whole of Sunday, Monday evening, the 5th day. Now they grant me bail. Then seize me passport. They say for the report every day na ACC and not for travel. They freeze me accounts, etc., etc. And then hold on to that. Then I tell them, I say, hey, one thing where they tell Nana for free. Now that I know the kind of that every day or every week for car reports that I go for cam. I say I'm only a telephone call away. So if you want to see me, when call me, I will come. So but say me go to drive Canada every week as I go about one. I said 2, my passport will give me out. Understand? But they froze my accounts, they kept my passport. If I want for go out of the country, I go to Attorney General first, go seek approval, then give me out before ever they go allow me for travel. All of that embarrassment. And sometimes they refuse you the right for travel. They investigate me for over 3 years. One day now I pick phone. Now I call the director of investigation, one lady. I know we'll call him now. Now I say, Madam, I say it's 3 years now since when I start this investigation. So we not get report yet. On una findings. When I say, oh no, that's just some small thing, no matter would they investigate, that's a lie. I say it's my understanding that multiple reports have been written on my case. But they not accept the reports. When they continue for waste me time and continue for punish me. And it's 3 years now. And I say, well, just give it now 2 weeks. Make we finish. Now I say, okay, they give now 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, now I call him boss. When the AC commissioner says, that's him say AC commissioner. When the case, how far don't go with my investigation? I say I want the report. You know, now they invite me. The last invitation, I would invite me. They say they want to check. I know they hold this whole thing. It's so funny. Me for can show who say in the agreement, they write they say now only 50% we for account for to the Japanese. The other 50% we can use them for any other priority with the government get. So let me show them who side. Now I say, do you wanna take this document? Now bring for the document. Now I show them the line. We said the right say, will they receive this grant? And this grant will for account for half of the proceeds. I will for deposit half of the proceeds into an escrow account, which will be jointly managed by the government of Japan and the government of Sierra Leone. The other half of the money, the government of Sierra Leone can apply them into any priority area where the government so desire. I say half of anything, now 50%. I say half of anything, now 50%. So if now for no, we say me pull the 50%, now they are pull the 50%, because now half. Now I say, well, by the way, if you say one additional officer today, I know the kaya again, I will go meet up in a court now. When I indict me now, I can't go in a court. I don't go meet up. Fast forward, they now indict me. They investigate me for 3.5 years. Then they write a report. They say, anyway, the money no lost. The money in the bank of Sierra Leone. I said, I'll not be telling you this from the very first day. Who will now arrest me? I'll not be telling you, say, the money in the bank of Sierra Leone. The money not even in my ministry. Before you talk, say Richard eat money. The money for one day in your ministry first. But the money in the bank of Sierra Leone. How do I always say I eat money where I don't even see with my eye? They locked me up for 5 days at CID. Subject me to 5 years. 3 years plus and some months of investigation. And they call me in and out of of ACC, in and out of ACC. Every 1-2 months they summon me first. We'll get this question for you. I answer, accommodate. After under 2-3 months, they call me back. What about this? For 3.5 years, only for write a report, say the money no lost in a bank of Sierra Leone. They be really even need for calling me before they even call me for can ask me question. Somewhere if they investigate a matter, the first about money, the first try for look at the paper trail. We say the money there for all for them pass. So go let's say the whole intention then was to just silence.
So the target not to be the money, the target's not Richard.
Yes, for silence Richard. Richard, they talk too much. And then we feel say by doing that, I was under that investigation for 3.5 years, where I be to go for all of those by-elections, and I they challenge them on the issue of electoral fraud. I they challenge them on issue of census. I they challenge them on other national issues. Whilst I was there being investigated by the ACC, and during that same period, I didn't grab again say they for seize me host them. They for seize me school, they for seize me hotel, they for seize me host. They say unexplained wealth. Can you imagine? That case again, it go for over 3 years before finally on appeal, I get a verdict in my favor. And they free me property. So if I've gone through all of these types of, they say if snake don't bet you, want Nabilolo, they say, if you see an answer for the wrong,
yes, if you see Bilolo or Midiron.
Or Midiron. Okay. So that is why this bill for me is very, very concerning. So
you see this bill, we they look forward. I hope say no like that carry forward issue being get. But this bill now a dedicated program for them, not to just mixed program for them. Because it's so deep, it's so scary, it's so, nothing where we need to give all of our attention without any distraction for that we're able to understand and better one. And with the kind of research we don't do, the kind of documents we don't put together and what you don't send to the watch, it really, really needed time for talk about this bill. And in fact, they don't do the second reading. I think it was yesterday we didn't do the second reading. So a dangerous bill there about for come to life again, for can complement the cyber security, the cyber law and other things them where the governments they use already. So it go really nice out well. Salo, they say tomorrow we'll do something because nothing they come back. But it go really, really nice low pay attention, Pam. I don't know what you think. The program we watch now, we had on YouTube and on Facebook. Of course, this is not the
problem at the timing no more. The problem at the timing. Because if we therefore discuss them after they don't pass them into a law, then it's of no use. because at least now they're supposed for debate them. And the Pope said, even as SLPP MPs, therefore realize today they are the government in power. Tomorrow they might be in opposition. And these same laws can be used against them. On another program, I tell them, say, SLPP not the land. SLPP not the land. In 1965, so they want to go after APC. And they call the seditious libel laws. All crafted for go after Pashaki and the APC. That was the main reason why they crafted that law in 1965. And they were so happy. 2 years later, we go to elections, they lost. That APC perfect the implementation of that law day. Then cry foul. Now they don't change her. They replace her force with the obnoxious cyber security law. As if that is not bad enough. Now again, 2 years to elections. They don't come again for campus another obnoxious Security and Central Intelligence Act 2025. Where it will be 2026 by the time they pass out. They will pass it again. Because then our power. Mohamed no say 2028, then they lost her. In 2028, APC the kind of power with Dr. Richard Conte as president. And then go regret why they pass this kind of law. Then go certainly regret her.
But one get what I do for positive sense. Anyway, Doc, I don't understand this. If the time permits you, let we say we get Sunday for discuss this. That's okay by you? If you can check your schedule later.
I'll go check, no problem.
Yes. So we will come and sit down just on this cyber on Sunday. So that could give you enough time for let we discuss and before ever they done for debate them.
Okay. Sunday I go like Lady McKinney. I go like Lady McKinney. But I go fet them.
But you got the power. Okay. Thank you.
I go fet them. I got the power. I go fet
them. Never make you get better internet today.
Huh?
It's a Lego make you get better internet.
As a Lego make you better internet now, McKinney. But you understand?
Well, God day. We go try. We go fet.
Doctor, while we come back to, you just don't talk about the law. You know, you don't talk about several things. Zainab a issue, and I wanna inform the moral guarantors. But by the way, we may record you one day where you say you're not the latest mayor of Freetown. If it shock people there.
Me not the new mayor of Freetown. I shock you.
Can you picture this?
Well, you see what I can talk, but the Zainab security case. But I just don't add voice to me. Now make I say that Zainab Sheriff is issue for me. I know they rule out AI. I know they rule them out. Look this. Now my picture. They don't add voice banner. And now they say me they declare myself as the mayor of Freetown. Can you imagine? You know, may God sorry for we. May God sorry for this country.
Okay. But so they still talk about this on a meeting with the moral guarantor. You've been there at the meeting, right?
Yes.
How you go assess this meeting? Is it a positive meeting? A meeting we go count a positive outcome for Salon people them and for our party?
When I first meeting and a process.
Okay.
You know, the beauty now that the Peace Commission be intended for play down the concerns of the APC. So if we see even the left rights and the agenda where they produce, where they prepare, they not even consult APC. And they not even mention anywhere in all of those documents where they put out for anything for suggest, say, there is a problem, APC don't work out, and all that type of thing. As if for them, the visit of the moral source have been just a routine visit, a routine monitoring visit for monitor implementation. They don't, they play down the fact, say, there is a serious problem where the APC party don't raise, will need to be addressed. You know, and these are the types of people where that they give the responsibility of foster peace in this country. And this same person don't go on Liberty TV and they make very derogatory remarks against the APC. Really very sad. Now, my friend, we talk very, very well, but I was very disappointed when I read that. When I see this document again, it was sad. But the APC straight away raised objection to that, and clearly in the meeting with the monitors, they come back and put the problem between APC and SLPP center stage. And they even say they're not going to left until the issue is resolved. For me, that is positive. And at least there is an attempt for engage on the issues, and there's an attempt for broker a settlement, where, in my opinion, I hope, say, it could be in the best interest of Sierra Leone.
Okay, so Doc, with all of this, the moral guarantors, they really want to settle this thing. But did you see the willingness from the government for actually settle this? Because I've been listening to a particular video where David Senga, they tell them, say, for example, the member of parliament, them, waiting them been do the last time for backroad, no backroad. This time around, they're not get for do something like that. Certain thing anyway, they're not get for do, they want to let the moral guarantor, they know, this operates. And then we don't hear the Attorney General and the Minister of Justice don't say, he not going to ever advise the president for letting even reverse, Edmond Alpha imposition. And this not the bone of contention. You think, say, the government willing for adhere to on a demand?
Okay, make a talk about the one after the other.
Please.
The statement from David Senga for me is really unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate. And for me, now this reckless arrogance with which he can talk, now I get serious problem with. He not get any respect whatsoever for the APC. And somebody where they at the level where he dey, I don't think say that the right approach that day. He's supposed for show respect for the opposition. And when we go now into money, not to glad the APC being glady. An agreement is an agreement. There was a problem where we come na to money and we will reach an agreement. And it be a way for amicably resolve the matter, for make the worst not happen in our country. So I think it's as if, because as a result of the thing, he don't enjoy a big position in government. So if myself say, we not will ever allow anybody for thief election again at Sierra Leone and stay in power, what did they go say? If I talk that, what did they go say? Because at the same thing they say, because these people walked out of parliament for those 4 months because there was an issue with the elections they were not happy with. So if those people, they don't swallow their anger and come back in the interest of government, you feel a favor you do there? After we don't get an election where controversial, where the APC party believes say that it's stolen election, but we still bend over backwards in the interest of peace and stability in Sierra Leone, we accept, we go to the corner with the leak we want. If they come back, they rub them in. Those words cannot come out of somebody that means well for Sierra Leone. They can only come from somebody who just ready for make confusion, chaos in the country. Namek, I've been talking to one TV station with the interview me, I think now Star TV. I said sincerely, me I know I've been confused whether I for vex by David Senge or I for feel sorry for her. I don't reach the conclusion, say me I know the vex again by David Senge. Rather, I be sorry for her. Because clearly the way they talk, you see a blend of ignorance and immaturity in the way they talk. You know, and that for me, it really serious.
So I beg you pardon. I beg for cut you off on that. Let we just play the video. Yes. Let we all get proper understanding of what we try for talk about, sir.
Okay, please.
By showing our continuous support of the international community to the implementation of national unity agreements. As I always say, we have to think Africa and work Africa. We have a lot of issues that are happening in the world today, and the agreement, as we implement them, must take into consideration things that are happening in the world.
With evidence independently done from the Peace Commission, and I say this with due respect and with data and facts to back this up, we have done 100% of the agreements for national unity. Resolution 1 of the Agreement for National Unity, and I'll read verbatim, said His Excellency the President to make a national address on dialogue, unity, cohesion, and peace. His Excellency has done this dozens of times. He has done it immediately after this agreement was signed. Resolution 2 says the APC will end its non-participation in governance. That was done. Resolution 3 says His Excellency, in consultation with the APC, will constitute a cross-party committee on electoral systems and management bodies with three-way leadership nominated by the government, the APC, and development partners. Full stop. That was done. And the resident coordinator was the co-chair. Dr. Gaima here was the co-chair, and Dr. Kefalamara was the co-chair. Second sentence in 3, this body will examine the electoral system, structures, and processes of the 2023 CTI electoral cycle. That was done. And 3C, the recommendations from the committee shall be actionable and implementable. All 80 recommendations were actionable and made and implementable. Many of them, as I'll update later on, have been implemented or are being implemented. The tripartite recommendations as from the Agreement for National Unity, 100% done. Resolution 4 was the parties to release any persons arrested or detained. Some of those people ran away during the failed coup. Others were tried for treason for the coup, and the rest released. So 4A done. 4B, discontinuation of any politically motivated cases. Some of them, like the mayor of Freetown, had an obstruction of justice case with one of the councillors. Clear obstruction of justice case at the airport, security issues. That was removed, even though this was not a politically motivated case. 4D was that we should pay backlog. Parliament made a case, and we paid them. Council made a case, and we paid them. I want to assure you that this will not happen in the future. Anybody who is not entitled to a benefit will not get a benefit. That's not right to the people of Sierra Leone. And this is important, so everybody knows this. This agreement that we have done was a concession that we made, and we're happy that we did it. This peace is important, but we cannot repeat this moving forward.
Doc, what is from David saying?
You know, precisely. He exhibits the highest degree of ignorance backed up by arrogance. First of all, it not even know say, when we talk about the agreement for national unity, the tripartite committee in activities like part of her, which is precisely what resolution 3 we talk about. So when they set up the committee and they make the recommendation, okay, those recommendations and their full implementation now part of the process. So if we are still in the process, and according to our latest report, only 10% of the tripartite committee recommendations have been met. According to our latest report, only 10% have been met. And even those 10%, now only things that we get for deal with the security sector. Now they don't fulfill. All the others have not been met. If you have said that, for crying out loud, how can you come and say 100% of the agreement for national unity has been fulfilled? How? And as if that is not bad enough, he used the unfortunate statement for say, a concession they make to APC. Can you imagine? After we don't thief people the election, the people then say, in the interest of peace, we accept, let's move on. Then now they say, you do a favor.
So what about if the government don't actually divide the tripartite, they don't take away completely from the agreement for national unity? As far as they're concerned, the agreement for national unity, now that 3 days dialogue on a go sit down, on a count 8 resolution. The tripartite indifferent. That is why you see the tripartite, some things are ongoing.
No, it's not. It's not. Listen, that technical thing is the tripartite committee come out of the agreement for national unity in a process. So you cannot divorce the two. And even with the agreement for national unity, those 8 pillars, when last did even the politically motivated cases have not all been addressed? The engagement, the inter-party engagement was supposed to take place, it not happen. For trying to deal with the political ecosystem. The engagement before take place between and among the former heads of states of this country, the former leaders of this country, is not happening. Instead, we know President Nkrumah they elect today. You know, all of those things, how can you say they've been met 100%? How? The only people who don't implement 100% of their commitments under the agreement na APC. Everything where APC does set out for do, they don't do. Understand? And everything where they happen, including the moral guarantors where they are, now the agreement for national unity now bring them here. Now, because the national unity agreement has not been fully implemented, that is why they are here to come and ensure that it's implemented. And if we don't go agree on 80 plus recommendations, I can only say 80 plus recommendations, because I've been telling us, say, we've been getting some recommendations where we'll be done work on a Wednesday, where we not be done finalize it before Friday. And on Friday, I say, now we can finalize the 80 recommendations, but then why have been left? And in the report, Tripartite Committee report, we put those issues will not be agreed upon immediately after the 80 resolutions. And those issues are also very, very important, and they get to do with how they deal with the ballot papers, how they deal with the results, how they deal with the T's, etc., etc. Very, very critical issues will be discussed, and I will still be able to conclude. So that make you see in the report, they put the APC views on one side, they put the SLPP views on the other side. In fact, we've been getting a third category where they look at international best practice. And there's now, when we put us on now, we look at the AP position, SLPP then position. If we get any discrepancy, then we look at international best practice and we agree on something, that we agree on the wording. that will not be able to do. That make they just capture them. That make we always say 80 plus recommendations, because in reality we don't discuss them all on Wednesday. We'll not be get any serious disagreements. We just need for calm now and sit down and finalize them before then decide for fast track the process and truncate them and go finish the report and go hand over as an incomplete report. But that happened. So it's clear for say the agreement for national unity has not been fully implemented. That's why we are still here. The tripartite committee recommendations, first, they are concerned there. Their own report, not even we all know, their own reports, they show say it has only been 10% completed. Funny thing is, an earlier report where they be submit earlier, sometime in October, November last year, they said they don't implement 36% of the tripartite recommendations. Then now in March, they say they don't implement 10%. So you could really say then just the cook figures. But even in the cooking of the figures, they're not consistent. They're not consistent at all, and that is truly very, very unfortunate, because when they lie, no one states the truth. And in the process, you also they talk to people in a very condescending manner. They really help the peace process. They undermine the peace process. They undermine efforts, genuine efforts by people for make that happen. So that is my opinion on Senge. On my good friend Alpha, what we did on the tripartite committee, me will be say we get a law firm. So each time where the committee can get some serious area of disagreement, where the whole group not able to arrive at anything concrete, then they refer to me and Alpha. So we go aside, we go sit down, we look at them, we agree, we come back to the larger group, and we explain a common position and we move forward. So he's my friend. We worked. That's my first time for meet him on that committee, but we worked along very well, and I get very big respect for him. But for make that statement is really unfortunate, and it surprised me small, because I don't expect such a statement for Kafo. But you understand, the party has taken a position, and as an appointee of the party, he get for toe the party line. So me no say that statement coming from Alpha now a statement where he is just towing the party line. Deep inside Alpha, he not share that view. Because every well-meaning Sierra Leonean or any well-meaning Sierra Leonean not go say for one man, make hell let loose. Because the bill where they before Parliament, now a bill for amend the very law where they use for appoint Edmund Alpha. So which means they agree for take a bill to Parliament for amend that law because they acknowledge, say, there's a problem with the law as it exists. So because it gets a problem, they say, let we amend that. And that amendment is also consistent with recommendation 36 in the tripartite committee's recommendations. We call for the setting up of a search and nominating committee. So they don't take this new bill where they call for the revision of that section 32 of the Constitution, where they admit, say, you get a problem. And it needs to be changed in the best interest of Sierra Leone. There's somebody change up. But when they take and go to Parliament, and they find out, say, they not get 2/3 majority for PASA without APC, because if it be require only a simple majority for PASA, like they don't pass them. Because they don't already lay on a Parliament, first reading, they don't gazette them twice, so which means they were determined. But because they decide for, they make some provisions in the version where they can go to parliament, where they at variance with waiting, they in the tripartite committee recommendations, the APC raise objection. And for the people who don't know waiting at this discrepancy, in recommendation 36 in tripartite committee recommendations, we say, may I set up this committee, such a meeting committee, for both the Chief Electoral Commissioner and the chairman of the PPRC. We say the search committee will be drawn from representatives from a number of institutions, the lawyers, the Labour Congress, the Interreligious Council, etc., etc. Now from them, they go, in the tripartite committee report, we say each of these institutions will nominate somebody. Same for the chairman of the PPRC. Each of these institutions will nominate somebody. And these people they nominate will come together and then go advertise and get a short list of 3 people, where they go then submit to the president, and then the president will choose and appoint. So the power to appoint is still vested in the president, because the 3 names that he go choose which one. But it was an attempt for take politics out of the process for appoint a referee for with democracy in this country. Because when it be an open process, it means anybody will feel say qualified, regardless of the person in political association or persuasion, can apply.
Okay.
And then they will screen and get the best people. So, but when it can now for submit the bill in parliament, they keep them as the committee recommend them for the PPRC chairman, where the committees then they nominate. But when it comes for the ECSL boss, they say that the presidents, they go among the lawyer, they pick one person. You go among the pastor, imam, they pick one person. You go among Labour Congress, you pick one person. You go among the journalists, they pick one person. Now say, this defeats the spirit of this law. It undermines the process. It becomes suspicious. Not to so we be say.
Doc.
So we register we objection to that. So because we register we objection, and they no say they're not going able to force their way through, since they will need 2/3 majority. And as the parliament, 2/3 majority of members of parliament, no difference between 2/3 majority of members of parliament and 2/3 majority of members in parliament. So because they no say they will not be able to have 2/3 majority of the members of parliament for make them do this to for the way the president will pick. Remember, in 2023, because that they pick the chairman, I make the chairman just go ahead and announce results were not even certified. Because tallying of results was still going on in Port Loko, in McKinney, in Wellington, where then they announce final results.
With all of this, you really think say on no go get they not go get their way? I want to play something.
Make I end this talk. Make people and clear. So because we object to that day, now make them go ahead and say, you know, this chair will not go succeed for first way. So since we not go succeed for first way, law will take back to that old law. What we don't say you know good, law will change that. Law will use that law. We'll say a bad. Law will use that for car appoint a chief electoral commissioner. Now so and when they come, the posting again where in the tripartite report would not say that they bear responsibility for waiting happen 2023 and therefore they forgo. They will say you don't want that you go say this pauper, this person, and for can be chief electoral commissioner. That bring this whole confusion.
So I still want to we watch at the style going forward. You know, with all what you don't explain, so it look like say then the jack small, but technically then gets away out the one for round. Listen to this one where the Attorney General again say that Toots FM.
Why not in the spirit of this agreement say okay, it's in Parliament already, we can hold on to this and wait until it's passed or whatever, then we act on it.
Well, the point is that, waiting in mean, of course, we can answer that question first. Waiting in mean if the bill passed, it means that is how the constitution will be going forward. It basically means going forward, that is how we will appoint electoral commissioners.
Okay, and did it affect Edmond Alpha appointments in any way?
Well, no, because the point is that in the tripartite agreement, in the tripartite report, we state in the tripartite report, say, yes, this is how we go appoint electoral commissioners, but that when that provision don't be amended by Parliament, it not go be affected. It not go affect those who are already appointed or those who already deserve. It basically.
So you see the technical thing where is saying the rush for pick Edmond Alpha because if finally they get for lay this thing like how they don't intend for lay and so now, it not go affect the one they already wait on in a position rather than the one they waiting their points now.
Exactly. Exactly. So the one for make sure say, then a pauper. Pauper therefore have their way. Understand? If they be succeed for make them pass them in a way where now then they hand pick the members of the committee, then they're not for worry. They go hand pick the young pauper people, and these pauper people go advertise. Edmond Alpha will apply. Understand? And he will be selected and he will be appointed. But since we not agree to that, and then no say if we not agree, the bill not go pass, then they say, well, let's go back to the law will be say we not want. Let's go back to the trash can. That tea will be that food will be say the other thing. We don't throw away. Before we can die with hungry, Lord go take her back, Lord eat. And that then do so. Which is really, really unfortunate. What happened? Another area.
Sorry, by the way, sorry, Nami. I'll be mute you now. Sorry. All right, continue.
All right, family members, then continue for what the program share like. We still here with Dr. Richard Conte. We lecturer. We always can come on Wednesday for giving lectures to Sierra Leoneans. As I can always tell you, anytime we come, take book and pen because the grab go with something. I read the things that we don't talk a lot of things them, and we get more things them for talk on this program before we open the phone line. Quick one, Doctor, they reverse you back for Musai. We start. The Zainab Sheriff issue. The sentence of Zainab Sheriff, we just say somebody where they thief or people where they thief elections. He name the things that we name on that video. They say therefore do the kind of things they need to them with on our Secretary General. We say Mother Beauty Tifi Jan Koliko. With this decision of the courts, we now get hope or get a clear judgment. So now Secretary General, when we say no go up like what them to Zainab Sheriff.
We believe, say, if now the law they obtain, we Secretary General go be free, go walk out a free man. And up to today, we Secretary General in very high spirits, worry about waiting they get for do or not do. And we they go back now court on Thursday. And we they go start with defense. They don't close their case. We they go start with defense. And we get about 2,000 witnesses. Out of the over how many thousand people we been in the field, we get forget about 2,000 witnesses where we they go with the court. And each of those 2,000 witnesses get for can testify. For sure say they were not incited in any way by the statement from the Secretary General. So when we don't present with 2,000 plus witnesses, Then we go close the case. And then we go do closing arguments. And then we go left the matter to the magistrate for decide. But we get over 2,000 witnesses we get for go to court for go testify.
All right, family members, if you don't get that one clear, continue for the which we accept. We get more things them, or if not, we go down for come deal with people in chance for make themselves come and talk to you. As lecturer, we always they come and give them notes for copy.
Okay, so before we go to the Rondong part, let's just ask one more question. We understand, although you're not in a parliament, and you're not a member of the APC executive, well, I'll put this to you. Maybe we will get an idea. We understand, say, the moral guarantors, they don't meet with APC member of parliament and together. Okay, well, let's say they don't meet with parliament generally. And we understand, say, they've actually return back to governance. If they return to governance and then nothing not settle, not think, say, that don't be weak spots where this government would just the prime on every other day?
No, I think say that una misunderstand the statement.
Thank you for making it correct and correct. What's the correct message?
Abdul Kabo say okay, make I go and read the statement. Yeah.
All right, why say they look for quickly. This like program where now the Dr. Richard Conte, the Unifier Hour. It's on we are on YouTube and on Facebook. Let me make them very clear. This program now a sponsored program, now a paid for program. Very much clear, okay? So any other person gets the same opportunity if you say one for come na the show and pay for your own show. So this na paid for program and Dr. don't commit himself for the camera saute. If they make a flag bearer, it will continue for the Kaya. If he be president, it will continue for the Kaya. So continue for the way to inside the program. Yes, Doc? You don't see him? Okay.
Yeah,
I
know, Siam.
Okay, let's look for you quickly. I think
but in the tweet where Abdul Kabo tweets.
Yes, I'll go ahead, sir. Why is that look for him?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't see him. I go read it now for you.
Then go na parliament.
Let read them for you, please. Yes.
Okay, read that.
So 5 hours ago, he said the leadership of parliament held a meeting with the moral guarantor, which was constructive and forward-looking. At the conclusion of the discussions, emphasis was placed on the need for the agreement to be formally laid before parliament. The guarantor also urged the opposition to take their seat in parliament in the interest of advancing the implementation process and strengthening institutional dialogue. This is not the thing.
Exactly. They urged them to. They appeal to them for make them do that. It's different from saying they don't agree for go back. If I say, give me 1,000 euro. That not mean say you don't give me 1,000 euro. But I don't prevail on you for me give me 1,000 euro. I don't beg you for me give me 1,000 euro. But that not mean say you don't give me 1,000 euro. So no decision has yet been reached.
We understand that, but because the technical thing we and other people and they look at that, the fact say if they get for lay the tripartite recommendation or the documents in parliament, of course the APC get for and that to make the return back.
No. That a process, the we will start. Tomorrow, we get the first face-to-face engagement for the negotiation. They start tomorrow.
Okay.
This time, na routine protocol issues, routine engagements, na posturing more or less. All man they state in own position, na posturing. When they come to APC, we self don't make a very powerful presentation. Then they don't go to there, they don't make the presentations. We don't get these various meetings. Positions have been exchanged there. Now, tomorrow, we will sit down now face to face with the SLPP for begin hammer the issues now and reach agreements. So far, no agreements have been reached. Now, an appeal, the moral guarantors that they make, even when they come with office, they make that same appeal there. So I'm sure when they go meet with the MPs, they make the same appeal. when the vice president meets with the councils, he make a similar appeal. So now an appeal, and it is as of now just an appeal, but it has not been a decision as yet.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Parliamentary agreements and data protect is very huge. Okay. So somebody just to say, for let Parliament approve this agreement of the tripartite, now a very huge step forward for the APC party. What do you think?
Now a step forward. If they end up for laying a Parliament, it means there are a commitment where they could make to its implementation, because they argue say they're not one because but me I don't trust these guys. They can come tomorrow and say they will do it, and after that it take them forever for one. They will get more competing priorities. So I don't trust them.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not excited by that.
Okay.
You don't take them over 20 months. Over 20 months for implement 10% of the recommendations. 20 months. From July 2024 to now, 20 months. And they don't only implement 10%. So there's no guarantee that in the remaining time with the other competing realities where they come, that they will act any differently.
Okay. And lastly, you just referenced. All right, you just referenced the mayor and the chairperson that we go meet with the vice president. Let's just see this one quickly, because I think things then they happen, development then they happen, as we go along with the negotiation, or as we go out or ahead with our protest, the boycott. So let's read this one quickly from the mayor in post where he put up for we. He said in response to his invitation, APC mayors and district council chairpersons met with Honorable Vice President Jules Jallo this morning. We discussed the current political impasse, highlighting issues relating specifically to the local council, noting the presence of the international moral guarantor in the country and anticipating that the APC concern will be addressed. See, Doc, the vice president for long time not been on the call. Why is it that now with the moral guarantor then the call? Is it that they want for sure say there as government to engage?
All of the above. But I want to make you not say the minister, the vice president, now they also had the interministerial council for local government.
Okay.
All the ministries that we get for do with local governance, Sierra Leone, now they had that committee. I hope that you are aware, say the APC councillors, the APC mayors and council chairmen, they don't do a letter to the World Bank where they raise very serious concerns about waiting they happen and the implication where that gets for the funds of the World Bank. And so it's not unlikely that as a result of this letter where the APC don't write, the World Bank and other development partners go begin put a freeze on their funds where they within the local government sector. And even the office of the vice president also gets a World Bank project where now they be affected as a result of this letter where we chairpersons and mayors then write to the World Bank. And I understand that even the EU and other donors don't begin to the line. And so that is very concerning for the vice presidents. Also, there is the issue about some essential services where the councils then they offer, we require finances we need for be authorized by the mayors and the chairpersons. And even whilst the strike they continue, we get for now find a fine balance between the need for continue for make with people and not suffer and the issue we'll get with the government per se. So we get an advanced stage of discussions now in terms of how do we deal with this to ensure that the staff of these councils continue to get paid for ensure that some essential services will continue to be provided to the communities.
Like me, I don't torment now. I mean, the local governments, they say them, and the government, we don't not just say they not care if they return or not, then go for on the council. How will they get some kind of important aspects there? So
they cannot. It's illegal. They cannot do it. Now, wishful thinking. You know, now a reckless bravado. A reckless bravado, no more. They cannot do it. The donors will not allow it for their money there.
So like the SLPP chairman will jump inside council and work we not understand. Now so we see back David saying they don't jump inside parliament work. They talk say they not go adhere to anything. We go get for we person not deserve for get an a parliament or so. So is it that them people they also really just jump into conclusion? They not they really follow waiting at the due process?
No, that make I tell you say when ignorance, they mix with reckless arrogance. No problem. Now the outcome, na reckless bravado. Understand it? Now that's the happen.
Oh God. Okay.
Now that's the happen.
This now we are on YouTube and on Facebook. And of course, we get Dr. Ijal Conte with inside the program. This even time they help for talk about different things then. And Sunday by God in Power, with the Bianca especially for we can talk about the
what time on Sunday?
The same time, 9 o'clock.
Okay.
9 o'clock.
Yeah, just for planning purposes.
9 o'clock, same time, sir. The same time the college open. All right.
But so, I want to suspend my students.
Okay, what do you do, sir?
They laugh too much.
Ask for swamp and them.
A point finger. A point finger na create habits and a point finger.
No, but so like sometimes when they talk the point finger. Wait, who swamp and them?
Now you Bible.
Bible they make like na create na is a bizone.
What I do?
They laugh too much.
They laugh too much. You pay attention at class. They laugh too much. All right, by the way, please take the calls then, please. Yeah, we'll go on the line and they take the first call. They're live now.
Hello. Yeah, how you do, pa? How na they do?
Welcome on the show. We thank God.
How na thank you. Yeah. Hello.
Go ahead, you live.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just want to tell you now all thank you, including Dr. Conte. Yeah,
yes, sir, thank you.
I hope say them people who they deal with people are very corny. Especially when you get a puppet when are the chief minister. Yeah, and I'm way you understand. Instead, we know in political intention. So, dear doctor, I know say you said will be part of that particular thing. And let alone make sure say we do something, for the health of the country. Yeah, so that we citizens get that authority, whereby we will vote, then will be counted. Yeah, not to somebody where they up yonder. You understand? We go determine. Yeah, would go kind of power or not. Let that be determined by this. There are any short arrangement we get for come from tomorrow, but let it be documented. Yeah, and or maybe if any other activities made them go, like an action plan. So now that's no more, doctor. Thank you very much for your sacrifices.
Thank you. God bless you, my brother. Thank you. Hello, caller. You Menusa, you call me from? Hello.
Hello.
You welcome on the show. You didn't understand where you're coming from. You did live?
Yeah. Good evening. Good evening. I'm Mohammed. I call from Turkey.
Good evening, Mohammed. Get 2 minutes.
Okay, thank you very much. Una thank you for the program first of all. And really happy when I look out Dr. Conte for like the enlightening me. They don't know how far then they go. But honestly, I want for Rob Motspan Zainab Sharif issue. And actually, Zainab Sheriff issue, the one they always take them up to. Now then collaborate for rig that election. Like the justice sector. Now they all collaborate for rig the election, I mean, because an open statement the lady make. He say, we for kill whosoever rig we election. And that they don't become norm in Africa, especially Sierra Leone. They don't rig the first election and feel say they will go away back for rig the other one. So they become offended. With people like Impul Parable say, and say, and all people become furious whenever dry bones are measured. Old granny, if you talk about dry bone, they vex. Also thief man, also witch man, boss you the witch. You like you go call switch man around that they vex. So you see, then they are all na injustice. What people and they not consider they see that they know they talk nothing because of party politics. You know, is you APC get 14 up strong. Now they are the only people who feel say they will come for redeem that country. So they get 14 up strong because the intimidation get for Boku going forward to 2028. Now the smoking issue, they really get for stand firm for pull evil people in that country. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you very much, my brother. God bless you. You go again and take another call. Hello, caller. You didn't understand where you're calling from.
Hello.
Good evening.
Mr. Richard Ponce.
We thank God. How you say?
Thank God.
Alhamdulillah. This is a Cyprus scholar.
Go ahead, sir. I get 2 minutes.
Okay, sir. In the first place, let Muna allow me, because then people are where they rule me. So trade una make program by Buddha and una make program say let people waiting let we go waiting swearing people are na bomb swear. Or like some of we no get a believe in the like we na Muslim. Because Allah we say for man tawakkal ala Allahi for wasbuhu Buddha believe God Allah in one don't do for her. Some of we will believe in Allah. I want for swearing people like I say if not the right thing that they do that country they let Allah help them, mashallah. Let Allah elevate them with their family there. But if not the wrong thing for suffer with the people in us alone, nine a deeper, they make money who summon them to the motorcar where they drive and then flight the way they take. Simple. And fast forward, Mr. Richard Conte, one thing where I want for put I don't know if it go possible. I just want to ask this question. If God make it possible for you for be a president of that country, is it possible or make the constitution for interpreter in one way or two way, only way they benefit the people of Sierra Leone, instead of them going to interpret a different way, where some people are just the interpreter for satisfy their own for their own benefits. If that's possible for me to interpret the constitution in one or two way only, there's no other way they change it, way the interpreter. If that will be possible, that's not the question I get for. So now that no more clear.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you, sir. All right, we're going to take another call. Hello, caller. You didn't answer the calling from.
Hello, this is Abdul from Pennsylvania. Well, I tell you now, all thank you and Dr. Conte. The only problem where I get, I hope say when doctor then go there tomorrow or to go for may not take and send a gentleman's agreement back. Because that is very much important for saying now this will be another gentleman's agreement to the mother director then go, we go back and at the worst password we don't face it. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you, Mr. Abdul. We go to another caller. Hello, caller. You didn't say they call you from.
Yeah, this is Batsonga.
Batsonga, you welcome on the show.
Yes, people that can say, "Are you pro debate now?" So they lead on now. APC, they collaborate with SLPP 2022 and give PPRC too much power. I don't know why they forgot sign the agreements where they know say that they in opposition. Unless they be only go sign that for me to go sabotage Dr. Samora and your own campaign. Well, the power they would not give PPLC, then they hunt them So the way they operate and they don't see now say, once you go sign with PPLC get power for bankruptcy. And not only get the power for bankruptcy, now they say PPLC get power for make them go lock them up. So Dr. Richard Conte, what's gonna do so? So me, I really believe saying I just a waste of time. The only way we will get clean, fair election in this country, maybe when I go talk to the international community like we always do, because we're unable to fight for ourselves at this point, make the international community bring security for this country. That's the only way that me if say when I will get fair election. But again, I can think about that. Me not really believe say this 2028 get for take place. There are a lot of technicalities where this government I can use against una. You know, when I forget about what PPRC able to do so now. When I get the unlimited power, you go cough just now. PPRC say don't know like the way you cough. They call you Richard Consent. They say okay, you don't cough bad. Give you 300 million. If you don't get it, then what? They take you out, right? Or they lock you up. Okay, so two options. Why I get for una? Una they run for flag bearer. Una go na the United Nations and get una own private security for come monitor the election. Or the best for me if you say that the best option is una go back to 2023. Una stand on 2023. Even if na Samora Kamara una no wants as una leader, as una president, among una self una fan person. Because that 2023 election days, it get more credibility than this 2028 zone I look forward to. Good evening.
All right, we go and take another call. Hello, caller. You name and where you calling from?
Yes, sir. My brother, good evening, sir.
Good evening, my brother. You're welcome on the show here 2 minutes.
Yes, sir. My brother, now for patient to professor the question you because they laugh. Whilst the other students in the Kekwe, una at Soprat. At Topas in the Kekwe, you professor they go after patient to my question what I get for doc is where David Senge they talk say they don't implement 100% of this tripartite. That don't tell we say them people are not serious. Enough is say the only option for telling people here say either President Bio reappoint another person who can maintain conduct this election or APC take to the streets. If you're not facing the only ultimatum that then forget the moral guarantee so that all TSL people that they benefit from all waiting happen. Waiting they happen now for the first time APC for put them foot down. So therefore, if you not feel say them for now them forget the moral guarantee of the ultimatum now say look, with all waiting to happen. If Edmond Alpha not step down, they not remove them or reassign them, they go take to the street. End of story. If you not feel the only option, and I'm question and for doc. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. God bless you, my brother. Right, we jump to the next caller. Hello, caller. You name and sir, you they call me from. Hello. Hello.
Yes,
you're welcome on the show, brother. I got 2 minutes.
Yeah. No, the money. When people when doctor say can radio can people they come with Samura Kamara issue. It's so pathetic. Sierra Leone. But we don't have Samura Kamara. Samura Kamara, we all them that look at village, look at village. Yeah, I always tell people, Nippon Akamaraka, Imbon Akamaraka. What we did was every time people they people that we mean better for themselves. You win it for children. You go it's everything. Stand like we did that too. This time now there's if they see the stand, then they go then they will
before a member, they don't find. They don't even suspend the APC. Say they're not for partake in any political activity. So now that then your so-called person don't go talk what he talk. Waiting una will do for letting people and say no to them no more get the right for talk waiting they want talk. Then go free with that. Waiting, I wanna go handle this issue with PPRC because now this issue now between APC and PPRC now. And I can ask this question: who that's they control PPRC? Who that they overlook PPRC by your bad thing the way they do? Because like now they be all and end all. What you want for do more? What you decide for any political party now they happy. And so they see no paying and ban and Femi Kulodo's polling party say no for run 2023. We go sit down back again and look them people here so for they do things they no more on their own. Me now you are trust as all them flag that already pass so because I don't understand how they go to see that issue they have to go on. They know they even put much manner apart from you and lately at the Macaulay don't can join for educating. No wonder you right now they make opinion pool. I believe say 80% will no say now Dr. Richard Conte. We not get any doubt in you for challenge them people there from even where we not even a member say we want you for be with president. You challenge them people there so up front, you know one know you need afraid. So I see no reason why we consider back and go wait for that person. I say now wait now me one no one have been delegate. They vote. You are already our president, really. But me, I want to let you tell me as they under so whose action where you think say the APC for take from PPRC for the utterances of the so-called person we go to talk say APC person any bond person talk about APC and I for dying money. That means say who they kill and net. That they go send people.
All right, thank you very much.
And you see how this man send people in a patriotic to kill innocent people.
Thank you very much.
Take action for PPRC. Una get and gonna court PPRC. Una go sue them at court.
Thank you. God bless you. All right, Bible just give this as a bonus. Abdul. Abdul, yes, you live.
Yeah, thank you. Richard Namaroge Sodiat. Because if now me students will not pay attention, I will expunge them.
What's not my case?
Make a girl.
I call you name. But so now let's put this. Then teachers then case. It takes 7 years up till now the teacher and they go court. Even though president did not apologize to the public and to the teachers then for that. Look, Zainab beyond case. You see how they expedite them? How we on court system they operate by? Yeah, but Richard, if you guys explain to me, but I understand. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so over to you, the lecturer.
Excuse me, sir. How old were you when you made your first million?
What is this for?
We're trying to get advice for the younger generation.
The program where you watch right now we are on YouTube and on Facebook, and of course this is not the Dr. Arnold Unifier Hour. It's on Weird. Please don't forget to like and share the program so other people can go benefit from this show. Over to you.
Yes, thank you very much, Sengbe Pierre. Thank you very much. Bible, since I don't see say you won't get people that way get bad out for you, and Abdul one can join Sengbe Pierre for sure bad out for you. I don't forgive you. I don't waive the penalty. I know the sanction you again.
Thank you, lecturer. That's very, a good lecturer.
You're a very good student.
Any lecturer will not take in paper what a man will take. Now, good lecturer. Go ahead, sir.
Exactly. Thank you. Abdul, on a serious note, thank you very much. And I want to say thank you for where you draw the parallel between the teachers then case and the case of Zainab. And if you recall, I hope so you talk about the teacher that would have been tied now court in 3, would have been disciplined at court in 3 over that issue of exam malpractices. You know, all of this, they just go for show how the justice system now Sierra Leone is so biased. You know, when it suits them, it go fast. When it not suits them, it go slow, and they manipulate things. Where it suits them, where it say something like a crime, where the person say are not a crime. And this way they dispense justice at Sierra Leone, and the real problem we need for be changed. That is why me believe say Sierra Leone need a complete overhaul of the judicial system at Sierra Leone. Now, when God get for make I be president, I intend for separate the Attorney General from the Minister of Justice, so that I will get a Minister of Justice who will get a responsibility for just champion a reform of the judiciary. I know say I don't consult several lawyers on this issue, and they all get conflicting views, but I not get any unanimous opinion on this. Maybe that make successive presidents, they don't promise that will not able to happen. But me still they can seek consultations. I can consult with lawyer then for seek which would be with the best option for Sierra Leone. But I feel strongly say we need for really look at the judiciary, because I don't talk say for make we get peace now any country we can forget justice. If make we get justice, we need a system where they guarantee everybody in fundamental rights under the law. But if we get a system where we not go able to trust because of the way they dispense justice and because of the way individuals then they carry themselves, I think say very concerning, and we need to do something about that. And God willing, we go do something about that when we can have power in 2028. This my good friend now we had. I want to say thank you very much for the confidence where you repose in me. And I want for assure you, say God being my helper, and not go betray the confidence where they repose in me. And the hope say you indeed take notes and they keep the recordings of all the programs they are, so that when I go for administer the exams in 2028, you go pass. Like how Bible and self-determined for pass and pass well. The party as a whole, the leadership, we don't discuss this whole issue about the PPRC and how the APC for react. We don't do a letter for register with concerns, but beyond that, we legal team the currently weigh with various options, and then we advise the party on which the legal remedies where they are at with disposal. But this is not something where the party intend for left from also. The PPRC, if they ask whether they control the PPRC, well, then they under the government, under the executive arm of the government, and then they under the presidency, because they're a commission. All commissions, then they under the presidency. So then they directly under the direct supervision of the president. Even though there are various acts, they define the extent of their powers and the extent to which external institutions that can influence the activities. Let me, for example, in the case of the ECSL, then they always rely on Section 33 of the Constitution, where say in the discharge of their duties, they're independent and nobody will influence them. Neither can use for do the wrong things and get away with them. And I agree with you that if the vote today is at APC, 80% will vote for me, not because of any favoritism, but because I believe, say, the people then don't judge for themselves and they don't see the right person. So you're right, I agree with you, and I share that view there with you. Somebody else from Weird, give name, he say if APC not being greedy no more, he say therefore don't make better set up a government of national unity for overhaul the constitution and then bring international agencies for her conduct credible elections and blah blah blah. Unfortunately, my brother, this is not how government works, and it not get for happen that way. Whether APC want that or not, whether SLPP want that or not, in order for happen. The next person, Nat, from the US, he said the APC be celebrate the level of moral guarantors because they want to go back. The government, they are not honest. Well, I know share that view there. I think the APC better take a firm stand and the moral guarantors then come because they don't want the country to degenerate further. Then you can now and talk about how Mine be soiled under EBK and now under Samura. Clearly, it shows you ill-informed. And I want for attempt for educate you small. Under EBK, they accuse me for a crime where I not commit. They take me to court. The court free me. And I wish you can put yourself in the position where you don't suffer for a crime where you don't commit, then all the time people they bring up that issue. I want to make you know, for say, they say me forge president in signature. Please note that the only signature we've been there in question over that timber issue na me own signature. So there is no way where me before forge me own signature. So now make even when they charge me with forgery and they charge me with conspiracy for the fraud, they say I forged my own signature and they say I may make at least woman not pay tax. After 3 years in court, on the 11th of April 2017, they've been get for throw the case out of court for lack of evidence because there was nothing for sure say I forged my signature. Actually, on the contrary, Madam Nyakoi, will be the handwriting specialist, is still in a CID na Freetown, Ignainka na court, and testify say me, Richard Conte, na my signature they be forged. So it was actually an issue of forgery against Richard Conte, and not Richard Conte forging anybody in signature. So dear, I hope say this go educate you enough, and you not go continue for the spread on truths. If you not understand, ask somebody who understand me to educate you. But now the kind of this public forum for can't show say you really ignorant. I beg you. Then you go further now for talk say now under Samura, myself don't I don't get thief money. Dear, I don't state this for say for the tallying of results, I not receive a single cent from Dr. Samura. Now me set up the tally center, na me own facility, na Makeni, and na because I been get a responsibility where the campaign been give me for do that. The computers, the laptops, the way they give me the 10 for what we use, at the end of the exercise, I return them. Yes, it is true that we've been there in the middle of the collation of the results where they tell we say we for stop. Me for stop because they get their own center where they do the collation. I not ever tell anybody say Samura in system crash because I know they I don't know what happen. I not ever say the system crash. The only thing is that when we need the results and the RRFs for the work of the tripartite committee, they were not readily available. So now inside my office, now Freetown, now we get a process, we retrieve some of the RRFs from Dr. Samura in team, and with the assistance of Payasane and others, we're able to retrieve other RRFs that then we collate in my office. We did it for a whole month. We do that collation day, now we end up forget that 71% of the RRFs. And that 71% of the RRFs where we input, now we results show say Samura been getting 57% and Mada gets the 42 point something percent. I hope say then they don't clear to you. And the RRFs the way we input, we arrive at those figures. We scan them and we publish them online. And to date, they're available online. So if you want go do the collation for yourself, you can go online and download the RRFs and do the collation yourself, and you will arrive at the same results where we arrive, because we scan each and every RRF where we input. And that work was done in my office, and we can do the final work self right now in my private residence. Now that we do and get those results out there. I'm not going to comment on what you say about Sylvia, because I not ever engaged Sylvia and I don't know the fine details. And since you don't already get a pattern of parading on truths, I'm not going to for even comment on that. So, dear, I not ever tell you say Samurai system crash. I just tell you say what we did on the work of the chapter committee, and we need results, they were not available. So we get for do fresh collation of the results based upon the RFs that we'll be able to recover, and now we get at 71% of the RFs that we will collect, and based upon that we do that analysis. We arrive at the 57% for Samura as the case may be. So I hope say you don't get this steer clear today. Mr. Jane, he say not true for say saying immature. He said, what thing the APC go do about PPRC in the light of the statements from the president, the chair of SLPP, and others? Well, my brother, the APC is done right. So the PPRC for register with concerns and for all therefore act. And we lawyers, we don't forward the matter again to we lawyers. Then they look at the matter and then go advise the party on the next steps we then go take on that. I agree with you that APC aspirants for step up, and then I agree with you also for say the issue of Edmond Alpha is very sensitive, because the person not going to be the referee and the coach at the same time. Cannot be the referee and the player at the same time. The entire democracy that Sierra Leone go there under very serious threat if we not get confidence in the body. We get the responsibility for superintend those elections. So therefore, it's good for me to get a credible person with all actors in the process will accept. The other person say, why Samura no there? I say APC should stand firm or risk being rigged out of power. He said, then get a special group. These are the man from Kamaranka. And I want to say thank you very much for the group where una form. If you don't give me a telephone number on this forum, 078 34 34 34. Do reach out to me so that we will talk more about this group when I don't form and for see how we can work together. And I agree with you that if APC not stand firm this time, we then go rig we out of power permanently, and we'll not go allow that to happen. Koto, in come up and say, me for be patient. He say, he say, make my brother be patient with the professor. I know say them go be patient. He say, me not treat my brother fairly. Out of the cake class, I know they blame him. I know they take action against them, but I take action against Bible for make you laugh. He forget say, Koto, they forget say, Bible be don't cake class study, and I be don't get a warning So now if he come back and begin laugh past mark, at the penalizer. But because as he say, the one gang up against them, I don't step in for defend them because not too bad student after all. He lacking professor, not lacking the smile. So I protect him. He said the statement from Sengbe Pierre, from David Senge, shows say they're not serious. He said, me not think say we forgive an ultimatum to the moral grantors for say therefore either remove Edmond or we take to the streets. I think the issue about the APC protesting not to news, the APC don't issue a statement on that. And the position of the APC on the issue of Edmond Alpha is also sacrosanct. We don't make it very clear. So we'll go into the negotiations tomorrow, hoping say we'll get the best out of them. Mr. Matonga, he say APC been collaborates with the PPRC for give too much power to the PPRC in 2022. And that's now that powers and they would then give to the PPRC, neither they use today against the APC. Then I go further now for say whether this not be something against Samura Kamara. Well, then idoti the water because the leader of parliament at that time, Nine been the running mate to Dr. Samura Kamara. How that person there again go to act against his own interest, I don't understand. He gave be extremely stupid for making do that. So sorry, but I don't agree with you that he said the only way out is for the international community to intervene. Well, me not believe say as Sierra Leoneans will therefore wait for international community for intervene for we. I believe say we as Sierra Leoneans we get the capacity forget solve we own problems. And I believe say APC if we say we rely entirely on international community for address we own concerns that we are doomed. Now we for stand up, take the appropriate actions and ensure say we demand submit.
My older sister in spring before Tai Chi. My older after 28 days of Tai Chi.
He said, not sure say the 2028 elections will ever take place under this kind of dispensation with the powers belonging to PPRC. Well, me say no, the 2028 elections indeed will take place. I said the option we will get now for either bring in a private UN security firm for can guarantee with security, or let we go back to 2023 elections. Sadly, we cannot go back to 2023. 2023, we leader we don't go sign an agreement where we don't literally hand over power to the SLP. We cannot go back to that. Abdul from Pennsylvania, he said, he hope say the negotiations so they go to not go just go produce another gentleman's agreement. Well, even the current one is not a gentleman's agreement, and even the Attorney General itself don't go on and talk and say not to a gentleman's agreement. Section 40 of the Constitution, the 1991 Constitution of Sierra Leone, is very clear. It gives the power to government for enter into agreements. And once the government don't enter into any such agreement, that's government get a moral obligation and is duty bound for stand by that agreement and for ensure say it's implemented. My good friend from Cyprus, he say, "Ça me peut be say na for go pull one bad swear against this government here." He said, but he, as a Muslim, he not believe in that. But he go swear them for make something happen to them. You know, I have to say, may God it will be done and make the right thing happen in our country. Me they always talk say, Governor Clarkson in prayer. Me are the freeder because I know say in the cage. anybody will mean bad for this country. Governor Clarkson in prayer go catch am. He say, if me become president, if me go guarantee that the Constitution, they go interpret them in only one or two ways. Well, my brother from Cyprus, I have to say, now only the Supreme Court of Sierra Leone now get the power for interpret the Constitution. Now the only entity we get the power for interpret the Constitution. Even the president don't get that power for interpret the Constitution. Remember the last time we been get the controversy over the proportional representation issue, a black wanted and go to court on behalf of the APC for go ask the Supreme Court for interpret the Constitution and then get the interpretation. The unfortunate thing no more that if the Supreme Court go give a bad interpretation, then now only another properly constituted Supreme Court gets the power for overturn them. Other than that, nobody no get the power for overturn the Constitution, the interpretation of the Supreme Court. Now only another properly constituted Supreme Court get that power there. So for now, the only body we get the power for interpreting the Constitution now the Supreme Court. However, in implementing relevant portions of the Constitution, sometimes the Constitution is vague, sometimes it's ambiguous, and it open, and sometimes it gets lacunas. And the bad people will always try for look at these lacunas, these small ambiguities, then they rely upon for do the wrong thing. And at that, exactly within the ECSL been do in 2023. And that make in the tripartite committee recommendations, we decide for being very prescriptive. And with recommendations for legislative reform, they all gear towards ensuring that where these types of ambiguities exist, where these lacunas they exist, we introduce the appropriate legal drafting, the appropriate phraseology. We're going to ensure say we not left any doubt in terms of how the interpretation could likely be. And we believe say if they be implement those ones to the letter, it could be helpful. That make we welcome the proposal that the tripartite committee recommendations be adopted, and we hope say then go implement them to the letter. Mr. Mohammed from Turkey, he say he tell Babure and thank you, Sebapia and thank you for bringing me. And he said the one there where they collaborate for TIF elections. The one there where they collaborate for TIF elections. He said that the other way they go after Zainab. You see, because if you know the TIF election, then you no need for fear. He said this is not injustice. You know, the last time where I discussed this issue, I gave the draw the analogy of the meeting where they call for the animal there. They come at the meeting, now the animal will be the chair the meeting say, you, the animal will no say that you will walk us all, go get water. Now the babu totally begin cry. Nobody not say babu go get water, but totally begin cry. So really I agree with you. So the one the way no say now then the TIF elections, now then this year the money. Now then the vex. If you know the TIF election, you don't intend for TIF election and not see anything in that statement where they say now Zainab make them where go for make them vex. I agree with you, say APC need for stand firm, because then why are not ready for stop with the intimidation. In fact, if anything, they intend for intensifier. So APC for stand firm, and indeed, I'm for sure you say we will stand firm. The first caller will be asked the first question. He said, the SLPP there are very cunning people there. He said the chief minister and puppets. He said, no, make sure say we do we best for this country. And that will ensure say the votes then count. And that is the essence of democracy. We ensure say the right where the constitution give the people them for appoint the leader of their choice. Let we ensure say it happen. It's let we make sure say this time we document them properly and we come up with an action plan. In fact, our American know say we dey go into the negotiations with already a matrix where they clearly outline all the issues. Literally like an action plan. We dey go with a draft to the negotiations because we not allow TD, where if they adopt them, now just for let we fill in the gaps inside there and we go able reach conclusion quickly and we go move on. So once again, I want to say thank you very much, Sembe Pierre and Baibure, for this opportunity you want to give me for engage with me people, and they look forward to the discussions on Sunday about the Zainab, about the National Security and Central Intelligence Act 2025. We will get an opportunity for discuss them into details, and we hope say the lawyers them where we don't this document go public, themselves will come up and show and make their own voices heard on the matter. I don't see a few comments from some lawyers. I hope say others will come up. Let we make noise. Make nobody not feel say this thing not going to affect her because it not directly affect her today. It might affect you because nobody knows tomorrow. Thank you very much and good night.
All right, we want to say thanks, Dr. Richard Conte, for the lectures you did offer to family members. You know, I remember when this lecture starts, the amount of people they come in the classroom. If we can tell you now, say we did get more than 1,000 students, them they come in the classroom for can get lecture, you know, go believe. Well, this I think nice. Anything we they do, be politician, anything I mean where you they do in life, you get for just put effort and be perseverance on what you they do. So far so good. One for tell you plenty thank you again. We believe say the lectures make sense to family members. They will increase the students them in the class. God bless you and good night.
All right, me fumble them. This now so we the end today on show. But few things that we take on this discussion with Dr. Richard Conte be all with the WIAD online TV regarding the statements with David Schenger, when the chief minister of the current government. Wanna see how Dr. Richard Conte dissect them, and wanna see how Dr. Richard Conte educates them that the position where you did, it's a very important position, and equally so, you for treat yourself in that important manner. Not to all the time you they make flimsy remarks them or provoke the opposition. And I hope that some of this message go definitely na Schengen in your head. You go know say other people in there way smart, way sabi pass up, we go know how for change the dynamics for them. We hope say David Sanger will take a good lesson from a senior politician when I no other person but Dr. Richard Conte. But one of the callers then be make a comment. I just want to take a minute for play this video where the caller be mentioned say Dr. Richard Conte a name it been rotten during the Ernest Baikoma time, wherein the Olam say a forge Ernest Baikoma in signature. But this video where they can play today, they play them for the highs scene of the one that we still get a doubt on say Dr. Richard Conte na in the person we forge EBK in signature. whilst now actually Dr. Richard Conte in signature na forge. Ali Suma, when I then at the center of this case, don't issue an official and online and media apologies to Dr. Richard Conte on behalf of his family. So I will play this video again for una, because time and time, this message they come, people and still they talk, say Dr. Richard Conte forged signature. But we no go stop for they play this video. So this way, una self will see this video, yeah. So now the video this. So una stay tight, una watch again this video, la una see where Ali Suma.
Tell for talking to, if you not talk to, pass the crowd like me. When I all been see Dr. Conte, where they act as chief minister or chief of staff. When I all witness where they be hold out. Now me actually get a problem. They get a problem through me. Today, before I say anything on behalf of the super family, I know say this not to the perfect platform where people get, but on the other hand, we get constituency that where the can they go all over. On behalf of the super family, I want to appear for openly apologize to Dr. Conte for when he lost his work because of me, for when they arrested because of me, for when he went to prison because of me, for when he get a stigma, they get blackmail because of me. When at the end, he come out victorious, innocent. If I don't talk this thing by we don't get the dispute, it means the conscience no start well. The reason why he was arrested is very simple. We former president and the papa and everything. They put us in una open factory. He add value. So we would the whole get. That person didn't qualify for get that. I'm me happy for open factory in Watalo. I employed 950 people there. They do the investigations. All reports come to the client table. The Bible say, "Father, you talk, me na policy. This man, you know what he said, you don't go through. When I get a license, here I get a license. Who was that the commot? Go lie. And the pastor he threw last papa. As a result, he was arrested and dismissed. Let God give the replacement for that humiliation.
Amen.
I want to say, any side you want me for that, go apologize publicly that the entire city I'll be here to apologize and tell you that you are not being accused. Because even the court of law don't prove you innocent. On behalf of the family, I will continue for apologize to Dr. Conte. Also ask me party structure, the district constituency for helping and apologize to Dr. Conte for forgiveness. Thank you.
Ambulem as una kin yeri now, this na the apology where Ali Suma give to Dr. Richard Conte for the kind, heart-rending punishment where he go through for something where he not do. So today, I hope say after some of una go watch this video, una go really know say Dr. Conte, that particular name they where they still anytime we go on social media, they do online, one person go ask and that question for say it been forged and it's by Koroma. I hope say after I don't play this video for una, so una go share this information to other people because nothing they way painful like way then they hold you for something where you not do. And now today, in name, they carry that particular bad name there. But the good part is the man will be involved in this particular saga when Ali Suma, it don't vindicate Dr. Richard Conte. It don't apologize. So this video where I don't play, I not be able to play them na the weird show because I not be there behind the technical instruments. So today, because of we replay this particular video, now it make I play back again this video because the question Dr. Richard Conte addressed them back again about waiting be happen in those days when it be in a power. So Fambul, now this would left for now with today. We'll not get panelists them. But as time goes on, anytime where we get an event like this, if we not get panelists them, we go definitely play a Wednesday show where Dr. Richard Conte be done do now we had. And we go count and back again, we talk about that. The intention of this show today now for bringing panelists then together so that we for discuss and strengthen some of the words that we doc been talk about now we had. But unfortunately, with panelists they're not available. But still, the show be still carry on. So I have to tell you now, thank you very much. Today we did very good. We don't go about 2.5 hours. Not the way I go use for say thank you to una. Una take una time for Sidana. We get about up to about 100 viewers there. For we, this night celebration. And we they ask una again as Unifier Radio station, do ya una continue for the share this program. And not only share, but the bottom of the program, there is a like and subscribe. We want, if you did on Facebook, you watch this program right now for subscribe, so that next time we will come online, we no need for tell you, you will get a notification. If you did on YouTube, we also stream live on YouTube. Now for also like and share and subscribe now YouTube channel. This is all for avoid we follow begin the calling for like Andrew. Anytime we come online, you get the notification, say the Unifier Hour with the online. So I have to say thank you so very much for una time where una don't take today. And I want for finally pass this message. Today again, I don't watch this video. Mr. Ali Suma, if you dey watch me, you don't talk say you go get for repay Dr. Richard Conte. And I think that the time this way for repay him for the hard punishment we been put on through. How you go repay him? You're not the chairman for Potoko. Come up, talk to your people and talk to your executive them during the convention, the national convention. Let them go vote for Dr. Richard Conte as the next flag bearer of the APC. Subsequently, the next president of Sierra Leone. This will be one of the best pay we go get for that punishment we don't undergo for quite a long time. Then lock and a cell, a lost in job. So if you hear me, Mr. Suma, this is the pay where you go give to Dr. Richard Conte. Talk to your executive then at Potloko. Talk to your people at Potloko. Let them show up at Potloko for the NDC, for the National Delegates Convention. Let them all go vote for Dr. Richard Conte. So now so they stop this program today. Again, Mina Jibril Koroma, now our host. Again, my apologies. We panelists there for discuss this video because this event will happen that we had on Wednesday. It was a very good event. I watch them right through. It's over 1,000 viewers them. We watch them. And we pick and purpose them because the topic of the video is say dark days of democracy. And indeed, there's dark days of democracy in Sierra Leone. I be don't get a master sabi people them way for can discuss and empower some of the words them where Dr. Richard Conte talk inside that video. So when I stay put, next week we go probably come talk about the security bill within a parliament. When Dr. Richard Conte, Sunday tomorrow, by God in your own power, he get for talk about this now we had. When he don't talk about her, we go bring come back again at the Unifier Hour. Or maybe go even ask Dr. Conte if it's possible for Lord we play a live now we on channel whilst the show to go on. So thank you very much, family members. Them wish you all the best. Happy Sunday. Una take care. Una not forget for share and like the show. Me they talk to now. Mina Jibwe Koma. Na Mina the host for the show today. Thank you so very much. Have a good day. Bye bye.